during this short tutorial, we're going to talk about how to create an event and how to check students off on the 5 building types. So on your left side, just go to Event Manager. When you click on Event Manager, on the top right, go to New. When you click on New, that brings up the start of creating a new event. So the active status is what actually activates it. So you can click active if you want it to be public, so that it would be listed on the BShifter website so that people could register for a class. If you had open seats, you would click public. Don't click public if you're going to fill all the seats yourself. For the dates, for a cert lab, 3-day date range, so the 27th, and I'll just put the end date for the 29th. For event name, just call it whatever you want to call it. The CTC location, you can just make that your own. For this, we're just going to put it at the Allen V. Bernasini CTC. The type of event, so you have ARF certification, continuing ed, dispatcher, hazmat, IC, instructor only if you were just doing some kind of an instructor meeting, seminar, train the trainer for ARF or train the trainer for Blue Card. You probably don't have these two available as an instructor. That's the admin side of it. So if we're going to make it a cert lab, go to IC certification. When you click IC certification, that automatically assigns the event how many hours it is, so 24 hours, and then you could assign up to 72 hours of instructor time for people who are teaching the class. It makes you put in how many seats are available, so we'll just say 6 seats for the case of just showing this. The price per seat, you can put the price if you're charging people from the outside to come to your CTC to get checked off. You can put the price there. We don't handle any money with it. It's just letting everybody know how much it's going to cost. You would obviously handle that yourself. And then attendees, it's an IC Cert Lab, so we're just going to click IC Cert Lab. And you could click IC CE if somebody was already certified and they were going to sit in a class and get continuing ed hours for it. And then your CTC, as long as you have it set up under the admin tools, will automatically put in the address, all of that. And then if you wanted to type something for the event description, if you were going to make it public, you could type that into there. And then always hit Save Changes. Don't leave a page without hitting Save Changes. And now I'm going to move to attendees. So for attendees, I'm just going to use some people from our BShifter staff roster. We have some test students in here. So click your fire department, and then it'll bring up your students that are eligible to sit into a cert lab. So we'll just click student A and student B as the test students, and then you click on students. And I always tell people, make sure you hit save changes, because if you don't hit save changes and you move to the next page, it's not going to save them there. And then for instructors, same thing. I'll just put myself on there as the instructor. So I clicked my name, hit instructors, it adds me, and again, hit save changes. So most all of this is the same. And then we're going to move to the evaluation. So this is a big deal update for all the instructors. I think everybody will be thankful for this. We've made it so you can just click a mastered all. So you don't have to click 120 times when you're signing somebody off or you're doing a class of 10 or 12 students. So if I go to test student A and I just click one of them, and the top right, it has this mastered button, and I'm not going to hit it yet. So if you hit the mastered button, you'll be able to check everybody or that student off for all 5 building types for both of those positions. Or you still have the option to go down and check each one of these boxes and make comments if you so choose to. The fastest, easiest thing, obviously, is if I hit mastered. So when I hit mastered, it brings up a choice here. So if I just click the mastered on the right here, that's just going to say mastered for that one building type. But if I click mastered for all building types, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, mastered for all building types, it's going to check off IC1 and IC2 for test student A for all 5 building types. So then I would just move to test student B. Same thing. I click mastered all building types. it saves it. So now they're checked off on IC1, IC2 for all 5 building types. Make sure you hit Save Changes. And then I'm just going to go to Finalize. So on this one, we're not issuing any CE for it, but I'm just going to put yes, I was in attendance, and yes, you passed, and I could assign myself here as an instructor, 24 hours of instructor time. And then for the students, just make sure you hit both of these. Yes, they were in attendance, and yes, they passed the course. So it's saving a whole bunch of clicks on the computer, and it just streamlines the ability to check somebody off much faster. And then when you're finished with that, you just hit Finalize Event, Save Changes, and then it brings up a little caution, like once you do this, that the file will be archived and that they will be, certified. Make sure you just hit Continue there. The computer thinks for a second, and now you're all set. So those people are complete, certified. That's the entire process. So we hope you found this valuable. If you have any questions, reach out anytime. Call the office or josh@bshifter.com. Thank you.